Hey y'all, this is Quentin601. I'm back again with another video post. This post was inspired by Tyrese Gibson in his new book, How to Get Out of Your Own Way. I have not read it yet. I've only just read reviews and seen interviews where he's been promoting this book. I plan on buying it in the morning once I get off work and go to Barnes and Nobles. Um, but I did see a video clip when he had an interview with Wendy Williams, and I just want to say first and foremost, this post is probably going to piss some people off, females, males. I'm just keeping it real at this point. It's like with this, so if it's too much for you, dislike the video. I don't care, but I'm just gonna keep it as real as possible and trying to answer um, everything that needs to be answered and clock everything that needs to be clocked. So Wendy Williams asked the inevitable question, in my opinion, that women keep asking from time since time has started and probably till time is going to end. Why do men cheat? Okay. One, I think my issues with that question is one, it's a generalized question of why men cheat. My personal opinion is that everybody cheats. Everybody has the potential to cheat. It's whether you do it or not. Anybody can get out of here and get into a relationship, and anybody can go outside of that relationship looking for some strange or getting them some strange. And it's just not that men cheat. True enough, like men upbringing, whether you're heterosexual or homosexual, it does not matter. I've seen it in both communities where men and women sleep around. So to ask a question like that, you're not gonna, and it amazes me that you have people, especially women, who ask this question. They get around their girlfriends and other women, and they pop this question out, and everybody is looking for a concrete answer. But I'm here to tell you, women, I'm here to tell you, ladies, there is no fucking concrete answer of like why anybody cheat, let alone a man. You can think because you have cleaned the house, you've washed his clothes, you cooked for him, you're giving him sex, you're doing this, that, and the other. You can think all of that is enough to keep him home. But if a man is not happy, I don't give a fuck if you look like Tyra Banks or you are a model or whatever the fuck case may be. I don't care how good or how bad you look. If that man is not happy, he's gonna go away. It may be, and the thing is, he may not be real within himself to tell you that okay, I'm not happy here. I need to end this. Yeah, unfortunately, he may not think that and like break the relationship off then before he cheats. I always think of the song Donnell Jones had back in the day, "Where I Want to Be." To me, that is a prime example of a man who is like, yeah, I want to cheat. I see all kind of eye candy. I want to test the waters again, or whatever the case may be. I just don't want to take you through that. And like either way, ending the relationship that way or cheating is going to be bad. But my thing is that you know you know what you're doing before you do it or what or the act of you doing, you know what you're doing and you know what your motives are. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been one of those guys that have cheated on someone, and I have been the guy that have been cheated on, so I know both sides of the spectrum. But the thing is that amazed me, and I caught this message in Tyrese's interview with Wendy Williams, is he said do not own the cheat. And that is the problem, is that, and that's why this inevitable question keeps coming up, is because everyone that has been cheated on is owning that cheat. They could have been cheated on in junior high school by someone. That cheat, they have owned it. They've owned that cheat for the rest of their lives. And any other man that comes into their lives, they're gonna be like, okay, sooner or later he's gonna cheat. That's why, and to me, that's why you have so many females out now that are so like that is like so aggressive with that mentality of like all men are dogs, this, that, and the other. And I always say, okay, how can you say all men are dogs? It's like not every man cheat. Everyone has the potential to cheat. Everyone is capable of doing it. Every man is capable of doing it. So why are you gonna why are you gonna set yourself up because that attitude that you're putting out and you keep asking the same tired question? To me, that's just to me. I look at it as self prophecy. If you think every man is a cheater or you think every woman is a cheater, then that's what you're going to attract to you are cheaters, and you're going to continue to get cheated on. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100. Yes, to me, it's just a redundant question. It's like you said, you cannot own the cheat. It's not your fault that you had been cheated on. It's not your fault. The man or the woman, their attention was distracted from whatever the case may be, whether it was looks or whatever the case may be, their attention was distracted. And my thing is this, okay? That question, that question altogether is it just kind of annoys me because it's a generalized question, and it's just to me it's just like me asking a group of men like, why are women so fucking moody and manipulative? Why do they think that just because they have a vagina that is enough to keep a man there? It's like if you're not and I'll say this, okay, yeah, if you're not giving him sex, if you're not showing interest of what he wants to do and you're trying to control him into everything that you're trying to control him and make him to something that you want him to be and you're constantly that out just bitchy all the time, then yeah, he's going to stray away. But if you show some interest into what he likes, then most cases, okay, the man is going to stay home. He's going to realize what he has and he's going to stay the fuck home. He's not going to want to leave home. Yeah, he may want to kick it with his friends every now and again, but I guarantee it's not like he's want to kick it with his friends every weekend. You know what I'm saying? He's probably want his time to watch a football game or whatever the case may be, but guarantee when his friends leave, he's going to be back on you. And so I'm not saying, and that there, I'm not saying that you got to do that's going to keep a man there in your life because you have some guys that um, is presented with all of that from their partner, whether it's a male or female, and they still cheat. So when that happens, I say it's not, it's still like Tyrese said, do not own it. And I'll say it's not you at that point. You may have some factors in why he did it, but at this point, I think that those factors are very small, minute, because at this point, it's really him and his own issues. So that's why I say that question of why men cheat, and I'm going to change it here of like why people cheat in general, is that it can be a number of things. It could be their own personal issues, their own personal demons that they're dealing with. You really don't know all of their past when you're getting involved with someone. So it could be a lot of personal issues. It could be yeah, their current situation that they're not happy and they don't know how to break it off or whatnot. It could be a number of things, but to ask a question like that, you're not going to get a concrete answer. And so to me, it's always like to me, anytime a group of women ask one male or two men to answer this question and try to defend themselves as a sex, you it's a fail right there because no matter what answer that the men come up with or the man come up with, the women aren't going to accept it. They're not going to keep it real with themselves to see where that man is coming from. A woman is they are expecting an answer that is like concrete, maybe one or two explanations that is concrete to box that in. You can't box something like that in. It's too broad of a subject. It has too many variables to box it into something this small so you can put it in your head and get your brain wrapped around it and try to decode it or figure it out or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, this book, I'm gonna have to get it and read it and go from there and see Tyrese's perspective. But I also want to know like other people's perspective because I know it's like I'm not the only guy that feels this way, and I know I'm just like I said I'm just keeping it 100 is that I know men that cheat that are married that are cheating. I know women that are married and are cheating. I know um, male to male couples and female female couples, and those people cheat also. So to generalize one sex as in like, okay, this one sex cheats all the time and this other sex over here do not cheat or do not partake in all of that. To me, it shows like a sense of sexism in society altogether. It shows like our upbringing is screwed up. It just shows like all kind of value system and moral system, like on both sides and both sexes and everything. It just screwed up, and you really need to just clear the table, put everything aside, and then have a conversation and take. And you can use your morals and your thoughts and concept and things of this nature, but to expect a one or two part answer to that question to me is insanity. I'm just keeping it 100. It's like you have to be completely crazy to think that you're going to get a concrete answer on a question like that. So leave y'all thoughts and things of that nature to this post if um if you like. Yeah, I want to see what everyone thinks about this. So yeah, leave your thoughts. This is Quentin 601. You guys take care of yourself and be good to yourself. Peace.